Welcome to NBS News. Tonight we have a special report about bias in the media. Bias is everywhere in the media and we aim to stomp it out. Here is Kaylin to help us understand what some of the causes of bias are.
Bias is a particular inclination towards one view or the other. Within the media industry, bias exists partially because of requests made by the media advertisers. Also, the media might follow the agendas of government officials, which creates bias to indoctrinate the public to the officials' views. To fulfill the wishes of government officials and advertisers, there are pressure groups, censorship, sensationalism, and the PR industry. Because of bias, it is up to the citizens to decipher what is real in the media and what is not.
During the time that we researched bias in the media, we discovered some good examples of bias using our country's current political disagreements. Here we have the New York Times, which, in the title, Obama pledges to only tax the rich, when other documents and news reports claim otherwise. CBS News had an article that claimed that the Obama administration concluded that a cap-and-trade law would cost American taxpayers up to $200 billion a year. Nowhere within that claim was it mentioned that the rich taxpayers would be the only ones who would have to pay the raised taxes. To get an outside opinion on what bias does to the everyday viewer, we interviewed some people off the streets about what they thought of bias in the media.
Go.
I believe that bias in the media is both a good and a bad thing because they help provide contrast. If I see one station show a direct video of what they are reporting and then another simply explains what has happened with no direct evidence, I can tell which stations are reliable, which are not.
We also got some write-ins about bias and how it affects the public. One person wrote in that bias was a concern to them because of how it could affect their children. They also thought if the news was left unchecked more than it already is, then it would get tremendously out of hand. Well, that's all we have for our special news update. We had some great insight about our industry's issues with bias and even the public's opinion of how it affects themselves. This is Christine on NBS News, and thank you for watching.